You have some exciting news about this co-living house you have coming up.
Yeah, I'm planning a residency in Tuscany, in Italy.
Cool.
I was basically gifted this 10-bedroom villa, and I'm working with several other people who are adjacent to Retribalize to plan a whole residency.
Cool. Amazing. What was the exciting thing that happened today with regards to this residency?
Today, I took your advice by jumping on 2 different calls, actually, with people that I matched with on the Retribalize platform. And the conversations that I had were the most aligned conversations that I've actually ever had with people I've met for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing testimonial.
I'm not exaggerating. It really was. Like, these people shared so much of my vision. It was really incredible.
And you invited them out to the residency you're running in Italy?
That's right. So one of them has agreed to come along for the residency for an entire month. So he was actually the first conversation that I had by direct matchmaking through the Retribalize platform. So it absolutely works.
How did you get connected with this house in Italy in the first place?
Just networking. So I knew the right people. So a friend of mine has stayed there in the past, and this place has a vision which is also very aligned. So they're looking for people who want to actually start building the new world, not just talking about it. That's why they're willing to let us come and run an entire residency program there over 2 months.
And what's going to be kind of the focus of the space of the house?
The focus is on drawing entrepreneurs, creatives, people that are interested in building as well as talking, and to live together in a way which is a little bit structured. So think of something which is kind of between a retreat and co-living. So the way that we live together is scaffolded by these intentional practices. What I would call holistic self-mastery.
Yeah.
So we're working on emotional development, spiritual development, business development, physical development, all at the same time.
Amazing. Yeah, I loved our event last night. We did a theater event, acting and improv kind of sets yesterday with 10 people, and it was so emotionally powerful to get into a real scene with somebody, and we were just all laughing. It was so funny. We were absolutely dying. So I love that. I think for a residency, in my experience, these things kind of feel like a slow motion retreat, like a slow motion transformation. And cool. On a different note, I think for a lot of people watching this is how you got connected with this landowner to get a 10-bedroom house basically gifted to you. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't know that person, or I'm not connected to those networks. And I think a lot of people would be so surprised to learn that I get on a call every single week with some kind of landowner, Airbnb owner. Maybe they inherited a villa and they're trying to do a co-living house. A call every single week with a landowner who offers to host us at a huge discount or for free. And this has been the huge perspective shift for me, like starting Retribalize, is land is not scarce. Houses, villas, not scarce. There is literally millions of people who own amazing properties who actively want to build community. They all want to build community. Everyone who has bought land in Portugal or Costa Rica or often, some place in California or whatever, they have these great properties and they want to build community, but they don't know how to get aligned people there. And this is why we started Retribalize is, okay, every single person I know that's a friend of mine wants to build a village with their friends. I know hundreds of landowners who want to build communities, and I don't see anyone building communities. And I'm like, what's going on here? There's a coordination problem here.
Exactly.
And Sam has come from a place of having zero followers, not even being on social media, and talking with us and figuring out, oh, I can start running co-living houses. I can start creating these spaces to bring in aligned people. And the real scarcity thing, the thing that's scarce isn't land or willing people. The thing that's scarce is Sam. The thing that's scarce is the person who's going to connect those two things together and actually coordinate, hey, there's an awesome space available for a few months. I'm going to bring people there. And he can support himself doing that. And not even extracting like huge amounts of money from some kind of retreat, but at a very affordable rate. So I think that's really cool. How are you going about finding the people who want to come to the co-living space. So tell me more about this kind of like process you're doing.
Yeah, the process is really taking your advice, actually. And so, as I've been here, just listening to Kristian and taking his recommendations brought me immediate results. So it's about taking the initiative to reach out to people on the Retribalize platform and initiate conversation with them, to start a connection, to start these new connections. It's relationship building and networking. And through that process, I found half a dozen people who are highly aligned, who want to support me to make this residency happen in some way or other.
Amazing. So using your current network, using the Retribalize app, and then also you're going on social media. How's this social media like going for you?
Yeah, so content creation was definitely an edge for me. It was something I needed to choose to lean into. But again, I decided to take Kristian's advice. I've been just publishing one reel every day. It doesn't take a lot of content, it just requires consistency. It's just about making myself visible. When I can just say what I have to offer, the opportunities that I have at my fingertips, then the people who are aligned with that find that message and jump on board. It's very simple, just about consistency. One reel every day, very simple.
It's amazing because you're kind of pioneering a new, I want to say like career path, although that bothers a lot of people because people want to associate like tribe building with a career path, but it is an interesting career path. Is if you're the person who's creating the value of connecting people together into spaces, and then in those spaces connecting with the landowner and their vision and intention and helping these projects grow. Like it is such an amazing opportunity because so many people want this. And I think you're doing the correct three things. Is number one is posting every day on Instagram or social media. And that's pretty simple. It's just expressing yourself authentically, which I always tell people to try to do anyway. And the second one is getting on calls through our app and through your local network. Sam is doing a few calls every day. I think just doing those two things allows you to, oh wow, I have this huge network of opportunities. How do I actually start leveraging and coordinating the network of opportunities into a physical space? Now that's the third thing, is having some kind of physical meetup that you have on the map. And it's crazy because I know once you got that on the map, everything changed in terms of your calls. Because now when you do calls with people or you're posting on social media, you're like, hey, come apply for my 2-month-long residency in Italy. Hey, come apply to our 2-month-long residency in south of France that we're at right now. And the crazy thing is even if you're getting 1,000 views a reel, when people are like, oh, I can literally go live with this guy, let me apply. And if they're really cool, you get on a call, you vibe, all of a sudden someone's coming out, they're helping you pay rent, they're splitting all the costs for food, all of a sudden now you can afford a chef, and you get this cool opportunity to run a community project. And if there's deeper bonding, you find a business partner, you find a collaborator, you open up a whole new world of networking opportunities with their network. It's insane. So I think those are the two things, is like just social media, networking on our app, and then putting an event on the map. And guess what? Like our app right now is just updated so you can post these events on Retribalize. And that will start matching you with the most aligned people in our entire database, thousands of users. It'll match the most aligned ones with you. You get on a call with them, good chance that they're going to be coming out there with you.
It's absolutely real. It works. You know, this is how I'm building a very real project in the world. All I had to do was know exactly what I wanted and then take one step every day to step toward that goal. When I could communicate that to other people, that's when people get interested. Exactly like you're saying.
I think you're saying something there too. Maybe that's our next podcast, is how did you come to know what you want and have value in expressing what you want? And that will be our next podcast. But I wanted to do a quick case study of starting 0 to 1 in less than 1 month, becoming a tribe leader, putting an event on the map and starting to fill it. You can do this too. Great.